Mr. President, I thank you for convening this meeting. I also thank the Secretary General and Under-Secretary General Fletcher for their statements. Myanmar aligned itself with the statement of the G77 and China. Mr. President, since the illegal coup in 2021, Myanmar is facing the worst humanitarian crisis in our recent history as a direct result of the military junta's systemic campaign of violence, indiscriminate airstrike against civilians, and weaponizations of humanitarian aid. Over 3.6 million people are internally displaced. Almost 22 million people are in need of humanitarian assistance. According to OCHA, 16.2 million people are resulted from the humanitarian shocks of conflict and earthquake. As the humanitarian situation in Myanmar continues to deteriorate, I wish to recommend the following course of actions to the international community. First, mitigate the weaponizations of humanitarian assistance. The military junta has traditionally weaponized aid by hindering access, blocking its delivery, and imposing administrative barriers, particularly in conflict-affected areas. Well-intentioned humanitarian diplomacy and engagement are readily exploited by the military junta to manufacture legitimacy, whitewash their crimes, and commit further atrocities. Principles and effective humanitarian response should therefore be channeled through coordination with appropriate actors and relevant stakeholders. Second, reinforce cross-border and local assistance. Local actors have access, knowledge, trust, and acceptance from communities, which are integral to delivering timely and effective humanitarian responses. In this regard, we thank those member states and UN agencies for extending their support to our local and ethnic partners through cross-border assistance. We are of the view that the localization efforts should go beyond surface level by complementing existing local networks, centering local agency, and incorporating their voices at a decision-making level. Third, provide direct, flexible, and predictable funding. Tailoring funding eligibilities and structures to local contexts will ensure accessible responses that match local realities. Direct and sustained funding will also foster long-term development in community resilience at a grassroots level that can withstand further future shocks, strategically optimizing its impact. Despite facing many challenges, through the Steering Council for Emergence of a Federal Democratic Union, National Unity Government, and the aligned democratic forces are coordinating with local actors and community to safeguard civilians and deliver life-saving humanitarian assistance on the ground. The NUG stands ready to collaborate with international community to leave no one behind and scale up their assistance. In conclusion, Mr. President, deliberating aid modality is as critical as mobilizing resources in a conflict like Myanmar. It is crystal clear that the military junta that destroys human lives and disregard humanity cannot be a trusted partner to deliver effective humanitarian assistance. Taking this opportunity, I ask the international community to take proactive measures to address the root cause of the conflict and support the people of Myanmar in their efforts to eradicate the military dictatorship and build a federal democratic union. I thank you.
Doy las gracias al distinguido representante de Myanmar y ahora doy la palabra al distinguido representante de Australia.